this ain't a fable. Shit, real fuck cable. And from the cradle to the grave, we slaves. Get used to it. The upper hand got a loose to it. Who knew it? Officer friendly is the enemy. I grew through it. But we keep dying by their hands. I say no more. We gotta link up while we can. Got no stand. She got a peek, not the plan. They wanna kill us all. Hands up, don't shoot, and you still fall. I lands up, I shoot. Hands up, 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 hands up.
Hey, but tell me what you seen when you look up in my eye. Yeah, them nights, yeah, they was tough. Some nights, no fool, my stomach cry. With my hood on and my hands up, so sir, won't you spend my life? Yeah, the ignorance of color, it ain't cause you black or white. If I'm posted with my hoodie, is you gonna take my life? I'm just trying to feed my family, but they tell me it ain't right. When I'm gone, you'll never know. One day I might just take a flight, just to show them that I got it and make sure my family tight. It will never change, I'm just trying to get my change up. Why they cuss out in the streets and they just causing danger? Sipping tea out in my hoodie, I'ma put my hands up. They ain't here to save us, I swear that shit the same, bro. Time to take him fast and kill him, he ain't did a thing, bro. Why you do it, had to shoot him, you ain't know his name, bro. Hey, Trayvon, I wanna ask you what it's like with angels, and I'ma put my cane up and I just keep my hands up.
Hands up, 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 yeah, hands up, hands up.
Keep on grinding 24/7. When I die, will I go to heaven? That's my only question. I just keep on doing me. Ain't no feds patrolling me. When there's violence in the street.
Welcome back to the show. Once upon a time, the great Adina Howard was doing her thing. Yeah. Welcome back to the show. This is a Throwback Thursday, special Throwback Thursday. 1995 is the year. And today we debut the Ryan Stewart Show. Coming out of a quasi-retirement, man, and make no mistake about it, he's not doing like I do full-time, you know, trying to build this network into a dominant force in the industry. So right now, scheduled one day a week, which will be Friday. This week is the exception because he's going to be out of town tomorrow. But normally the show will come on Fridays at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, immediately following my show. So very excited to have the Ryan Stewart Show. He tired of changing diapers and giving people hacker tips on the golf course. Hey, you know what? And I'm not going to bring this up when we get him on. I'm not going to bring this up. But he is really taking his golf game to a new level. And he would love to hear that because he's that type of obnoxious, arrogant, boastful SOB. Well, that's not a good thing because SOB is that would be talk about my mother. But you know what I'm trying to say. Like this guy, we literally, probably the last 10 times we played, and I used to dominate him for many, many years, for over a decade. My record against my brother playing golf was probably, 100-2. But in the last 10 times, and obviously it's because he plays golf, every single day, 2 times a day. But I got to give it up to him, man. Probably the last 10, maybe even 15 times. He's had my number. Oh, no, once again, I don't get out there and golf is a game. You got to go out there and play. And, you know, if you don't practice, you're not going to play well in golf. It's as simple as that. And not that I'm, you know, Tiger Woods or anything like that, but I used to consistently shoot like high 80s. On a good day, I'll shoot low 80s. And that just hadn't been the case. I've been so busy with so much things and doing so many different things, man. And I'm not trying to make it sound like an excuse. He got me. And I'm sure he might even come on here without, you know, me even telling him this story or hearing this and talk about his golf exploits. We went on our little golf trip a couple of months ago down the Hilton Head. And this guy, you know, out of like 14, 15 people, man, this guy had the lowest combined average score the entire weekend. And he used to be the absolute worst out of all of us at one point in time. He's done his damn thing out there. I got to give it to him. I got to give it to him, man. He's been playing pretty damn good golf. Top movies of 1995, number 10, Die Hard with a Vengeance. Huge fan of the Die Hard franchise. Huge. Like, that's one of the only movies that I can think of, man, that the sequels were just as good as the original. At least the top or the next two sequels, like 2 and 3. Die Hard with a Vengeance was number 10. Number 9 was 7. Don't remember that. Number 8, Casper. Kids movie. I don't remember seeing that. I didn't have any kids in 1995. Did I have any kids? Oh, I did at the end of the year. I did. But I wasn't going to kids movies then. Number 7, Jumanji. Didn't see that. I saw that later on, like on HBO or something like that. That was a pretty decent flick. Number 8 was GoldenEye, James Bond film. Number 5 was Ace Ventura, When Nature Calls. Number 4, Pocahontas. Number 3 was Apollo 13. Number 2 was Batman Forever. And the number 1 movie in 1995, and I did see this a couple of years later, I guess, on DVD or something like that. Toy Story was the number 1 movie in 1995. Yeah. So those were the top flicks of 1995. I wanted to mention quickly, man, Stephon Marbury. You heard the story about Steph, the other Steph? Former NBA All-Star Stephon Marbury will continue his basketball career in China for one more season, playing for the same city that helped resurrect his career, only this time in a different jersey. After failing to reach an agreement this summer with the Beijing Ducks, where Marbury won 3 Chinese Basketball Association championships in 4 years, the 40-year-old guard posted on Instagram on Wednesday that he will join the Beikong Fly Dragons, the other Beijing-based CBA team that wants to get some attention. Here's a quote: "My Chinese journey will open a new chapter. This will be the last season of my 21-year career," and Marbury wrote in a statement online. Since joining the CBA in early 2010, Marbury has played in 3 cities, but it was the Beijing Ducks where he finally found a home, joining the Ducks in 2011, becoming a permanent resident and being considered a symbol of the city's inclusiveness and endurance. He has also been accepted by locals for his willingness to respect and blend into the Chinese culture and etiquette, a crucial factor for foreign basketball imports' success in the country. So I love the story of Stephon Marbury, man. You know, Marbury get a real hard time to go around here in this city, man, and basketball fans in general. Always talking about Marbury being this knucklehead and him being the problem between him and KG when they were in Minnesota early in their careers, and, you know, just really just shedding a bad light on Steph. I don't think so, man. I've never thought Stephon Marbury was a bad dude. I just think he gets a bad rap. And they absolutely love this dude over in China, man. Like, they got statues built to this dude. Like, he's Mr. China. And so 21 years of making money playing basketball, man, at the end of the day, Steph won. He won. Big ups to him. Shit. Big ups to him. I think my brother went to school with Steph. I think Stephon Marbury was at Georgia Tech the same time Ron was there. Maybe we'll get some quick commentary from him about Steph and him being on the yard. or campus. We call it the yard at HBCUs. But I'm happy for that dude, man. I'm happy for that dude. I think that dude also had, if you remember, he had some, I don't know what to call it. He had some bouts with depression. Maybe even had some symptoms of being bipolar or whatever. Remember, he was eating. What did he eat? He ate something out of a jar like Noxzema or something. He had some type of breakdown, man. And so he actually videoed it. I remember he videoed it and put it on social media or online or something, him having a supposed breakdown. And so dude has overcome a lot. You know his story. Like, he grew up in an apartment in Brooklyn with like 5 or 6, an entire family in like a one-room apartment or something like that, man. So I'm happy for dude, man. He did it. And I mean, he did it big. From KC in the chat on Spreaker.com. Way back in the day, Blockbuster would charge a Ninja a rewind fee on them VHS tapes. I forgot about that. That's right. I forgot about that. Yeah, so on these VHS videotapes, the actual tapes, when you took them back, they had to be rewound to the front. And if you didn't, they charge you like a $1 service fee or something like that because they had to rewind the tape to the damn front themselves. And so that was work. I remember that. From Easy Does It, he says it wasn't just his stuff. I think he's talking about OJ. Well, I think they went in there to take OJ's stuff, and while they were there, it was like, we might as well take this shit too. I think they had all intentions of getting OJ stuff. And maybe it was a situation like they was trying to do it quick so they didn't have time to decipher OJ stuff from everybody else stuff. And so they just took all the damn stuff. Yeah. Bad look at the end of the day, no matter how you look at it. All right, when we get back from the break, man, we'll wrap up today's show on this Throwback Thursday and get you set for the debut of the Ryan Stewart Show. Make sure you follow the network on Spreaker.com. Okay? So if you don't know, if you've been under a rock, you've never used the interweb before, we actually have our web address forwarded to our page on Spreaker. So go to 2livestewsradio.com, and at the top of the page, you'll see a little button that says follow. Follow the network so you'll get an alert. So my show's going to go off, and Ryan's show will be back on within like 5 minutes at the top of the hour. All right? All right, so make sure you do that. Don't go away. The Doug Stewart Show.
Driz.
Mic check music.
Living life, 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 living life. Henny in the coke, codeine in the Sprite, weed in the Dutch, got me feeling right. Living life, living life, living life, living life. Living life with a purpose, me and the team working. Just got some shirts done. Fold is my last name, never is my first one. Just a young person, hooked on this chronic. Making music that's gonna get you hooked on this phonics. Shining, ain't easy, gotta get the grinding. Fuck watching TV, that's the waste of time. Gotta get mine, dog, I gotta get shine. While I'm seeing blue, I'm no crip. In the cloud, highest shit, East Atlanta at a 6. Drafted in the game, round pick, number 1. I'm sick, try to front. That's your shit, you a bum. To the black Donald Trump, I'm not giving suckers a crumb. Unless they family or something. But if not, get the scrambling, son. The words that I spit with my tongue, too fucking vicious, man, I'm dumb. Mentally retarded, spitting on any artists who want it. I'm just living life, 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 living life.